Ladies and gentlemen, how are we today? We have quite a flight for you here today. Just about an hour, 45 minutes of block time, probably an hour and a half in the air. That's my guess. Here, let's go ahead and look at the flight plan here on Volanta right over here. So we are Japan 576. Flying over here from New Chitose, is that how you say it? New Chitose? New Chitose, I think. I don't know. I have no clue. We're in Sapporo over to Tokyo Haneda International Airport, JKT. Right over here, Haneda, you can see right over here, the plan at least is flying to 36 left. That's the plan. So yeah, we'll see how that works. Hopefully it all works out in the end. So let's go ahead and get started here. I was originally going to have this flight last night, but then I was too tired. I've had so much going on the weekend, Memorial weekend, so I figured, you know what, it would be best if I would be falling asleep during the flight. It would be best if I just delay the flight one day and then bring the next flight that was supposed to happen tonight, which is American from Los Angeles, American 777 from Los Angeles over to it's in Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth. Yeah, anyway, this should be a good flight. Let's go ahead and turn the music down just a little bit there. Now if we go ahead and pop out that overlay here, we can see that. Now if we want to just go ahead and get stuff started here in the menu, why not get that GPU and that jetway connected. Go ahead and turn on stuff up here as well. Battery. Connect those external power units, the GPU there. You know, I've been getting used to this, which is good. The 777, I've been having a lot of fun with 777. I really like the 777 now. So hope you'll see the 777 a lot more than you have been in the past here. So go ahead and get that stuff set up here. Beacon lights and everything. Yep. Looking good. Now, if we head right over here, this is getting started up, so we just need to wait a second for that. And then the jetway should be connected, which means that that door should also be opening, if not already open. Disarm all. There we go. We can go ahead and open at entry 2 left over there. You can see that door should be opening. So, there, if we head out here, let's go ahead and open this door, because why not? Beautiful. If we head out here, the door should be open. I found out on Saturday morning that apparently these emergency lights on the floor, they actually light up in the flights, which is nice. Oh, this is fun, isn't this? This doesn't quite fit. Yeah, no, you can get. The passengers here can just jump. They can jump onto the aircraft. Yes, just take that jump right there. Alright, and back into the flight deck here. You can go ahead and load up. There we go, we can do that. And you know what? Here, why not open that window there? Fun. There we go, beautiful. I think we're getting a lot of stuff set up here. If I head into FMC and nav data out of date, this just needs to be brighter, but it's not. Doesn't want to be any brighter. It's still starting up because the 777, these larger aircraft do take a lot longer to start. There we go. Now we have this position initialized. Just a second here. We should be. Oh yeah, we should be able to set the initial position, the initial inertial rather position. Stuff. We should be able to in a minute. Not right now, I guess. I don't know. Why not get that APU started up? Get it started up. Turn those on. Those signs off. I want those off for now. Reference gate is RJCC, I want to say. Yeah, CC. Romeo Juliet, Charlie Charlie. Bring that in over there. No idea what gate because this is not, doesn't have it labeled because it's Sobo. You just can't set the inertial position. Can't do that because it doesn't want to work. Not right now. So here, actually, I need to remember to do this. Let's turn the flight directors on. I want to make sure I do that. Actually, set our maybe the altimeters doesn't want to be set right now. Okay, that is fine. I guess we just have to remember to do that afterward. Anyway, if we get down here, route. I want to go to request a route here. Right over from SimBrief. Oh, why is that going down? Should be up there. Nope. What are you doing? Oh, that's the pitch trip. No, it's not. Yeah, it should be. Why are they up? What's going on? What's going on here? What? So I guess I just have to... Possible flap issue? I don't know. I'm not sure what the problem is. Anyway, here, if we head back over here, we'll set the payload, set the fuel, reserve is 28.8. And I'm gonna go ahead and check SimBrief here. Let's see, SimBrief. SimBrief, where are you? SimBrief not want to be SimBriefing. 36,000 feet. Okay, there we go. Alright. Start over 360. Awesome. Now we can, in theory, go ahead and select that route. Oh, you know what? I need to get say intentions out because for whatever reason I didn't start that earlier, so we want to get that started. Should be a beautiful flight, hopefully. Yeah, it should be. Let's see. Activate that. Awesome. Sorry, just allow me one moment here. There, if I click new flight. Sorry, say attention still is having a little bit trouble. No, it's okay. Well, now we are Japan in Air 596. It doesn't want to change it. All right, here we're gonna go with contact clearance. No, we want to listen to the ATES first.
Sky conditions, view at 1500 feet.
Just get to the point.
Temperature 15. Dew point 10. QNH 1022. Density altitude minus 100 feet. Transition level 145. Arriving and departing runways 18 left.
Can you please just tell me the information?
19 left, 18 right. Advise on initial contact you have information Delta.
Delta, there we go. Okay, now we can go ahead and contact clearance. Let's write that down here, Delta. Japan Air 596 Heavy with information Delta is IFR to Tokyo Haneda.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Just a minute. Initialize, scope, and zero fuel weight. Okay, awesome.
Japan Air 596. Chitose clear. Information Delta is correct. Cleared to Tokyo Haneda. After departure, fly radar vectors TOBI, then as filed. Departure runway 19 right. Initial climb to 4000. Departure on 120.1 squawk 3555.
Clear to Tokyo Haneda by the Toby departure. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 120.1, squawking 3555. Japan Air 596 Heavy. Did I transmit that? Yes, I did. Okay, good.
Japan Air 596. Read back correct. Contact ground on 121.95 when ready.
Contact ground 121.95 when ready. Japan Air 596 Heavy. That's odd. Why are there no runways? That is very odd. Expecting runway 19er right. Why did I need to transmit that? Okay, I don't know. 19er. Nope. 19er
Japan
right.
Air 596. Clear to Tokyo Haneda via Toby 8 departure. Then as filed. Climb altitude 4,000 feet. Departure frequency 120.1.
You already told me this, buddy. Go to Tokyo Haneda via the Toby departure. Initial altitude 4,000 feet. After departure, contact departure on 120.1, squawking 3555. Japan Air 596 Heavy. I'm going to go ahead and load this.
Japan Air 596. Read back correct. Ground is on 121.95. Safe flight, sir.
Still doesn't want to work. Alright, anyway. We want to do 15 degrees flaps. We can CG and this wants to be unfrozen here. Okay, here we go. Bring the CG in. And that does not want to work. So, hopefully, in theory, we're going to do 155 or something like that. Can that be put in? It doesn't want to work because, and here's why. For whatever oh, now it's recognizing this. Okay, great. So we are 19er right. Great. Now if I go to route, takeoff. Now if I do, why does that not want to work? Are you kidding me? I have problems with this every single time. Every single time. Really, I don't understand. Like, why is this not want to work? Okay. Oh yeah, I need to set the inertial position. But why isn't it letting me set the inertial position? Okay, there's something I didn't click up here. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to turn on the ADIRU. Oh boy, when I tell you I'm tired, ladies and gentlemen, here. I go position initialize. In a minute here, we should just be able to go ahead and click and set that inertial position. It should be all good. Hopefully we can do this soon. There we go. There we go, set that. Head over to route, over to takeoff. 15. Kidding me? Really? Why does it not want to work? Seriously, like this is all correct and everything. You still want me to? Why is it over here? Oh, please don't tell me that. Oh my. Okay, here we go. And now in theory, okay, that's weird. Chase plane was having a couple issues there. All right, performance tool. Select all this. Boom, boom, boom. Runway ID 19er right. Okay, calculate that. Now in theory, if I go here, it should be able to let me. There we go. So I have to do it on the iPad first. Okay. Flap 16. There we go. We put all that in. All right. Now, make a little announcement here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're expecting to push back here out of the gate just about a minute here. So we're just getting a couple things to figure out, finalize up here in the cockpit flight deck here. And then right after that, we will get Oh, oops. We're fine. Should be, I'll push back here so that plan. Is the AP running? AP is running. Why is the speed brake armed? All the way? No, why are you down? What is your problem? I seriously, like, I don't understand. Why does it constantly want to go down? This would be cause first concern, right? There, that's as low as possible. Right? Yeah, I don't know. I have absolutely no clue why that's happening. Alright. So, yeah, I just want to, let's load in the checklists. Make sure that we got everything. Oxygen, yeah, whatever. Alright, set the altimeter. Altimeter is not doing its altimeter thing. You know what? It's fine. We're good. Parking brake, yeah. Set it. You set the parking brake. What are you talking about? Being a bit annoying here. Alright, anyway, here, normal menu. Before start. There, alright. We're going to go ahead, close that door here. This here, ground operations. Flight attendants, arm all doors, step by for all call. Close that. Then we need to arm all doors. Arm all of them. We need to disconnect the jetway. Connections. Move that jetway. So we can get that moving out of here in just a moment. Which we are. Beautiful. Great, and then the APU is running. Yes, I just wanted to double check the flight instrument, make sure that was working. Alright, now we are ready here to push back. So we're gonna go ahead and push back. Push back doesn't want to work. Right, I remember that. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Remove it. Remove the chunks. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and contact ground. We'll push back and start. Ground Japan Air 596 Heavy with information Delta requesting push and start. Door. Oh, right.
Japan Air
That door
596.
closed.
Japan Air 596. Heavy. Pushback and start approved.
Everybody
Face
said
north.
heavy. Pushback approved. Facing north. Japan Air 596 heavy. You good? Good. Yep. Yes. Yep. Good. I'm going to go ahead and pass some signs actually. So sign on. Now we're just going to go ahead and actually stop the music here. Just because we're going to hear some incredible sounds from the engines of the 777 here. We go and start all of these. Want to go ahead over PC. Want to get pushback. Back here. Let's go ahead and release the brakes. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get that engine 2 started over here. I need to re-angle this here. Let's do that. I'm gonna go over to chase plane here. Bear with me here. Radio panel, stay this position. Good. And we are moving here. Perfect. Sure, why not do this?
Give way to the Airbus on your right, then continue
Under
taxi via
4,000.
taxiway Alpha. Giving way to the Airbus, continuing taxi via Alpha Learjet, Tree, Lima Juliet.
Go 245. Here, we probably, in a second here, oh, yeah, we would need to steer the aircraft to the left. Alright, awesome. Now we can go ahead and get engine 2 started up. Go on. Great. See that big, beautiful engine turning up here. Hear it too. Oh, here, let's get this started.
Welcome on board. Please watch this safety video and familiarize yourself with the safety instructions. All baggage must be stowed in the nearest storage.
Can you go ahead and stop this? Nope. Stop.
Do not place baggage in the aisle
Stop
or
the push
around
back.
exits.
Stop.
Fasten your seatbelt securely.
Go ahead and put in the parking brake.
Lift the buckle to unfasten the seatbelt.
Want to make sure we're all set up here. Good.
Keep
All
your
set.
seatbelt fastened
That taxi
whenever
light
seated
on.
in case of sudden turbulence.
We're all set. Now I want to go ahead and turn that off.
Smoking is strictly prohibited
Great.
on this flight. Use of any electronic devices that emit radio waves is prohibited. Please turn them off or set them to airplane mode.
Okay, and now the speed brakes aren't going down all the time. I don't know what happened there.
Emergency. Please follow the instructions.
Oh, you know what? Here, we need to contact ground and ask them for clearance. Ground Japan Air 596 Heavy, with information Delta ready to taxi, runway 19 right.
Place the band over your head and adjust.
Japan Air 596, Japan Air 596. Heavy, taxi to runway 19 right, via Tango 2, Tango 1, Juliet 4, Hotel 1, Alpha 1. Contact tower on 118.8 when ready for departure.
Put the life vest over your head, fasten the buckle, and tighten the strap. Hold the tab to inflate the life vest when exiting the aircraft.
Taxiing runway 19 right, via Tango 2, Tango 1, Juliet 4, Hotel 1, Alpha 1. Tower on 118.1 when ready for departure. Japan Air 596 Heavy.
Leave your baggage when you evacuate.
Alright, let's figure this out here. Where is...
315 X-ray Papa Cross, runway 27, contact ground on 121.9. Crossing runway 27, contacting ground on 121.9, Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa.
Damage this line.
Aerodrome chart. I need to hold right here. Alright, let's figure this out here together. Go jet box, bring that up there. Awesome. Alright, so, in theory, I am right here. I think. Where's 19 right? That's 18 left. Meaning that 19 right has to be over here. So help. Okay, so I need to go over here.
We wish you a pleasant flight.
That's 19 right. Yeah, so just take a right here. Beautiful. I don't know how I like the Japan Air music here. Good contact tower.
Japan Air 596. Contact tower on 118.8. Have a good morning.
118.8. Japan Air 596. Good morning. Alright, tower here. Japan Air 596 with information Delta at holding point. Alpha 2 at 19 right, ready for departure. Sorry, sometimes I just like forget what to say. When does the flight deck?
Chitose tower, runway 19 right. Winds
Close.
165 at 6. Clear for
Oh
takeoff.
shoot. Oh wait, no, this is the button. There we go, let's close that. Clear for takeoff, runway 19 right, Japan Air 596 Heavy. Thank you. Flight attendant, seats for takeoff, please. Wait, get flaps 15. Oh, be quiet. My throttle is at like 20%. I'm simply trying to move. I'm trying to taxi. Oh, here, let's get that clock started up here. And we are going to embark on a journey here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn onto the runway completely. Go ahead and make a full stop right here. Beautiful. Let's make sure that we get our flaps at 20. I want 15. Alright. They're moving up just a little bit here. Now we're ready for takeoff. We're going to start our takeoff roll here. Back to normal menu on there. To the after takeoff. Alright, get moving. Sorry about that, I was trying to reposition my microphone, so I got distracted by that. Oh, here, just it was, and took it. We might, in theory, we should have aborted that takeoff, but we are okay. 80 knots, crash check. V1 and rotate. Positive, great. Positive, great. All right, positive rate, gear up. And let's go ahead and enable LNAV, VNAV, and autopilot.
Japan Air 596. Contact departure on 120.1.
120.1, Japan Air 596 Heavy. Departure Japan Air 596 Heavy is at 3,000, climbing 4,000.
Japan Air 596. Chitose departure. Radar contact. Turn left, heading 155. Vectors to Toby. Then on navigation.
Is there an altitude I'm cleared up to? Japan Air 596 Heavy. Autothrottle is on good. They didn't give me altitude. Please give me an altitude, because I really don't want to be cruising at 4,000 feet right now in a 777. Here, let's turn left, heading 155.
Climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Japan Air 596 Heavy. Alright, we're gonna go there.
Japan Air 596. Roger. Maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210. Japan Air 596 Heavy. Can we climb up here, please? No. Okay, here, let's go there. Better. 210. We should, in theory, be climbing. Yep. You can see our glide slope here. He's climbing us up there even more. Beautiful. Alright, we're at 250-ish knots. Should be lower than that, but you know what? It is what it is. We're all set here. Now, I never did a GPWS thing, but test, but we should be fine, honestly. It's not a big deal, like, at all. Because we know it's gonna work. I didn't set it to not work, so... Sorry about that, just closing my window there.
Contact tower 118.3. Switching to 118.3, southwest 521.
Alright, let's go get some music started up once again here. Oh. Rapid flight level 280. Japan Air 596 Heavy. Let's bring this up here to 280, and then we'll get some music started up once again here. Oh, come on, buddy. Climb and maintain flight level 280. Japan Air 596 Heavy. I literally answered you, and now you just want me to maintain it. Like, tell me that in one transmission, not two, please. You're just being annoying at this point. So soon here, pretty soon actually, I do want to... What's that? Because wait, yeah, we passed Toby. Oh, here, wait, no, I can go on LNAV again. Please. Turn right. Oh, here, let's go change that pressure there. Okay, you're just being annoying at this point here. Let's go over there. Like that, but I do need to hit back on LNAV. I would like it. LNAV is pretty great, especially now. Alright, well, I said we get some music started up here again. Let's do that here. There we go. Turn down the sounds of the aircraft there, a little bit loud. Coming, flight level 310, Japan Air 596 Heavy. 310 here. Can input that in. Come on, buddy. Climb and maintain flight level 310. Japan Air 596 Heavy. You're just being annoying at this point. I love the sounds of the engine. I mean, it's especially in startup. On startup is the best. I love it. It's so good. It is. It really is. According to our instruments here, we should be reaching our top of climb here in about 40 nautical miles, probably 45, closer to 45. That would make sense here. But so here, let's go take a look at Atlanta here, and we can see sort of what we can expect for this flight here. Now we can see here we are right climbing out of Sapporo. But I did this flight really not that long ago. We can see if we head over to aircraft here and we head over to Pan Air 731. I have one past flight, which we can see in theory here. If I go to flights, I should be able to see this. Right here, we can see it. I departed over here. Although this side, I actually departed the other side of the airport. I came over. This is the other flight, I think. Yes, yeah. I took a turn over here. Went all the way over here. See, there's Toby where they vectored me over to. Or, see, yeah. So, we sort of missed it. Because, yeah, here, actually, here, if we head over here, we can actually, back to the aircraft, we can see it on our display right here. Toby. Okay, what did they tell me to do? 360? Climbing flight level 360, Japan Air 596 Heavy. I think it's up to 360. Oh, that's way too much. Here, you know what? We can turn off the seatbelt sign there. Beautiful. Alright, heading back to Atlanta anyway. Right, so I took off, went over here, followed this over here, right, and then you can see it was sort of, almost looked like blocky over here, but they vectored me in over here. I came in, and I did this visual approach over here. Oh yeah, and then I crashed, because I was coming right in here. It was a really, really good approach too. Typically it was going to be a great landing, although it wasn't, because for whatever reason, I accidentally disconnected the autopilot. Yeah. I clicked the wrong button on my keyboard, trying to go to a camera view or something, but clearly that did not work. So, anyway, we are back on LNAV here, up, right here. So we're all set, which is good. We're heading over to Toby, heading over, continuing through Larch, which is awesome. We have about 8,000 more feet to climb, a little under that. Actually, yeah, like 7,600, 7,400 feet, 7,300, 7,200, whatever, something like that. Feet left to climb. Oh, yep, we're taking another turn over here. You can really hear how much of a difference, here I'll show you guys, between in front of the engine and behind the engine there is. It's really quite incredible. Right there, in front of the engine and then behind the engine. I personally like the sound behind the engine better, because you can hear the roar of the engine better than just the s of the engine. So, I don't know, that's just my personal preference here.
1243, have your approach, descend, and maintain 4,000 cleared to direct column, join 27 localizer.
Descending to 4,000 direct column, joining 27 localizer 1243.
Japan Air 596. Contact Kabaras Control on 128.8.
Oh, we have some turbulence here coming into this turn. Khabarovsk control on 128.8. Japan Air 596 heavy. Just see this turn right here first, and then we can head over to that frequency 128.8 there. Khabarovsk frequency. Beautiful. I love these turns in the aircraft. It looks incredible. I love it. Beautiful. All right, heading back over here, we can go ahead and contact Khabarovsk control 128.8. Khabarovsk control Japan Air 596 heavy is climbing flight level 324, climbing to flight level 360, en route to Tokyo Haneda.
Japan Air 596, Khabarovsk control, identified. Good morning.
Good morning. I need to make a whole bunch of edits for the week, this upcoming week tonight. I'm gonna be gone this week, so I want to head down to Washington D.C. Should be fun. Yeah, I have to make a whole bunch of edits that I can post throughout the week, schedule and then post. So I'm gonna do that tonight after the stream, but I have to figure out ideas. That's my hardest thing for the edits that I make, which is why I don't do them too often. Although once I get into a role, once I do a series, that's when I can pump out a whole bunch at a time, because I basically already have a template for them. So it just makes it a lot easier. Yeah. Because, like, I could do a series of, like, aircraft disasters. Oh, you know, I could do... Well, I don't know, I could do, like, a series of Boeing aircraft. Like, I could do a series, one short from Boeing in the 50s and the 40s, or in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 10s. All of those. I could do that. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna do that. That's smart. I should do that. I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna forget. Hey Siri, when was the Boeing company founded? Seriously, when was it founded? It was founded in like the 30s, 40s? Oh, okay, way earlier. 1916.
Southwest 887, maintain Mach 78. Maintaining Mach 78, Southwest 887.
Alright, now I'm kind of into this idea, so like I'm writing stuff down. Let's see here. When was Boeing's first... Their first military plane. It's probably the C-130, right? Oh, never mind. They're no. Oh no, of course not. It would be the fighters. Yeah, they're within 1916. Military. Oh. Sorry, autocorrect is just giving me a whole bunch of random stuff, which is annoying.
Japan Air 596, Khabarovsk Control, contact Tokyo. Control on 119.3.
119.3, Japan Air 596 Heavy. Proper Tokyo Control, Japan Air 596 Heavy is level of flight, flight level 360, en route to Tokyo Haneda. Right.
Japan Air 596, Tokyo Control identified.
When are we expecting our descent? Probably about 120 nautical miles. Oh no, 180, 200 maybe. Sounds good here. I think I have an VLR or something up here. Alright, I'm gonna continue writing this stuff down because I need to think, because I'm so tired and I have to get up at like 4:45 tomorrow morning. So I'm not particularly happy about that. But anyway, here actually, what do we have on our checklist here? Normal menu. After takeoff. Oh, never mind. We're all set until descent. Okay, beautiful.
Said you wanna play your game. You dealt me in, I said I'll pick it up, it's all the same. But don't follow all the rules. I know you don't, you change day by day.
Virgin 185, descend and maintain 10,000, altimeter 29.902.
Anybody
Descending to 10,000, altimeter 29.902, Virgin 185.
8 points later, I thought it was by time we hit the finish line. 8 points later, I wasn't winning at all, I was just further behind. You played your hand, I showed my cards, I took my talks right from your heart. I laid them down before.
Oh wow, the Boeing 377 Stratocruiser had a range of 4,200 nautical miles. That's a very long distance, especially for a plane in the 50s. Wow, Boeing used to be so great. I mean, Boeing's still awesome, right? But I mean, they've had a couple hiccups that ever since their merger with McDonnell Douglas. I mean, that just made it a business instead of an aviation they turned it into a business place basically and they only cared about their money, not the safety of their aircraft, which is really too bad. I mean, Boeing in the 80s, 70s, 80s, early 90s was so good, and then they merged with McDonnell Douglas, and that just sort of ruined it because the CEO, I mean, and it's just not good. Anyway, I will get back to my note taking on Boeing history.
You're just using me for fun to take the win, and then we're done. I thought I meant a little more. Don't wanna play no more. Come on, boy, tag me out. 8 points later. 8 points later. 8 points later. 8 points later. I thought it was about time we hit the finish line. 8 points later, I wasn't winning at all, I was just further behind. You played your hand, I showed my cards, I took my towels right from my heart. You laid them down before my eyes. Game over, blow the whistle, we're out of time.
American 350, traffic alert, climb immediately to flight level 340.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
340, American 350.
Can it just be us tonight? Under the night sky, gonna make my skin rise. Can it just be us tonight? Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? I keep. Let the world just fade away. You're all I need. Can it just be us tonight? No one can see. Give you my trust tonight. It's yours to keep. Let's fall in love tonight. In the right place, at the right time. Can we fall in love tonight? Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside. Comes from the inside. Do you believe in magic? Comes from the inside.
Japan Air 5906, Tokyo Control. Expect the Godi 2 kilo arrival. Anticipate descent in about 20 minutes. Just say...
Oh, sorry, I cut them off. Expecting the Godi 2 kilo arrival. Anticipating descent in about 20 minutes. Japan Air 596 Heavy. So we need to go ahead and set this up with arrival. Where it's probably going to be a visual approach. I just want to make sure that I do have ILS if necessary. So we're going to do... What did they say? Oh, this is RJCC. I need RJCC for Haneda. Is there a runway I can expect for arrival Japan Air 596 Heavy?
Japan Air 596, expect runway 34 left
22.
for arrival.
Okay, 34 left. Expecting runway 34 left for arrival Japan Air 596 Heavy. Awesome. Alright, so we can go ahead fill that in here. Hope for the ILS. ILS Yankee 34 left. By the Godi 2 kilo arrival. Yep. Good. Legs. Where do we have any? Okay, so here, let's see this. Oh boy. So let's zoom in here. If I were to bring this right here, connect this up, do that. That's the runway right there. So here we are moving across. What I need to see is how this looks coming in. I would prefer not to do too many twists and turns and everything. I think we're okay. No. Oh, my mouse is doing that weird thing again where it just starts lagging randomly. So we go up. Oh, what is happening here? Here, I just need to do this for a second. Okay, here, now we're all set. I think, what? Here, if I pause this for a second, we could just do that. But here, if we go... Here, actually, I just need to have this sit here for 1 second. I'm not sure why, because, you know, this started basically as soon as I started connecting my computer to my monitor, so it's a brand new monitor, so it's not like it was used or anything. So my guess is that my computer's just having a hard time connecting to the monitor and everything with this, as well as streaming the game or connecting to the game and streaming this stream, right? I mean, it's not particularly easy, right? I mean, a whole bunch of computers can do it, but this is about an $800 computer laptop, so it's not that expensive. I mean, relatively speaking, right? So this was it's a really good laptop for the price, yeah. Now while we wait for this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly show you all. I can even stop the music. Wait, it might want to work now. It wants to work. Does it? It does. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out right now is how we go along with this, because this is a mess. So we're coming down here. Wait, maybe not as much as a mess as. Come in. We go into. Okay, this is good. We're good. We're awesome. This is great. All right. Beautiful. All right. So I have some more time to. Oh wait, why is DaVinci Resolve opening? No, DaVinci, please, not right now. You want me to use Premiere instead? You better close now. That's how I threaten Premiere. Or DaVinci. I can just threaten to use Premiere. Alright, here we go.
That's all we are. The sun comes up and it goes back down. We search for love and it's love we found. We live our life now, we come this far.
687, heavy descent and maintain flight level 260. Descending to flight level 260, FedEx 687 heavy.
all we are. The sun comes up and it goes back down. We search for love and it's love we found. We live our life, now we come this far. We won't stop now, this is all we are. That's all we are. The sun comes up and it goes back down. We search for love and it's love we found. We live our life, now we come this far. We won't stop now, this is all we are.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have 12 episodes lined up going from the 1910s all the way through the 1920s. Or no, I have 13 episodes lined up going all the way from the 1910s all the way up to the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, the 10s, and the 20s, and beginning of the 30s as well. 2030s, so you know what? This is awesome here.
United 567, reduce speed to 230 knots for sequencing. Moving to 230 knots, United 567.
Alright, heading back in the cockpit here, we hopefully will be able to see our top of descent coming up here fairly soon, which we can. About, probably 25. Yeah, no, it's about 28 nautical miles. So this should be overall pretty good. Hopefully we have a good approach. It should be. I mean, it is a pretty nice day out, I would say. I mean, the last time I did this flight, I was in the clouds at 36,000 feet. When I was still at flight level 360, I was still in the clouds. Oh, we just love this aircraft here. This beautiful, beautiful 777-300ER here. Incredible looking aircraft. Coming up here on the top of a descent here, 20 nautical miles from here. Let's actually take a look at the legs here. Beautiful. Get some stuff filled out for our arrival here. Let's do this. It's going to be a visual approach anyway, but I just want to make sure that if anything does go wrong, I want to have a backup. So I do have ILS coming up anyway. So we're landing 19 right. Oh no, never mind. That was our takeoff. Tree 4 left. Let's go calculate 155 at 30. Awesome. Let's put that in. So 30/155. Beautiful. Alright. So we are now all set for our arrival. Which is overall pretty good. I mean, I think that we will have a good arrival, good approach, good landing, hopefully. Should be. Yeah, I'm just gonna open G's right now, just like don't forget. There have been times where I've forgotten, and it's quite annoying because I have absolutely no idea. Turn that down a little bit. Because I want to be able to sort of know how my landing was, because hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was good. Alrighty. Let's check up here, make sure that everything's working well, which it is, which is awesome. Storm light, yeah, we don't need that on. Although here, you know what? I do want. Get down here. Oh, I don't have lighting controls for these. Where is that? Oh, Alright, panel brightness. Turn that up. Turn this up as well. Turn this up. Turn this up. Turn this up. Oh wait, no, this is the floodlight. I don't like floodlights. I don't like them, they're too bright. Good, you go back. There we go. That's better. Never mind, I need the floodlight. There we go. Look at that, now I can actually see. See, sometimes like the glare shield is like so incredibly glary. Like it makes the glare on the glass and then you can't see it as well. That's a little bit annoying. I sort of wish that I had a heads-up display in the 777. It would make it a lot easier just to fly it in general. But it's okay. We will survive. Oh, did we pass our top of descent? We just passed our top of descent. I'm going to pause that. Over here. Requesting the start of a descent here. Japan Air 596 Heavy. Oh, I completely missed that there.
Japan Air 596, descend via Godi 2 Kilo into Tokyo.
Descend via Godi 2 Kilo into Tokyo. Requesting flight level 170. That's 17,000 feet, 17,000 feet, but okay, I'm just tired, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Japan Air 596, descend flight level 170, continue descent via Godi.
Descend 17,000 feet, Japan Air 596 Heavy. We are now descending, hopefully. Second one down. Come on, we need to descend. We need to descend. There we go, now we are descending. Alright, let's go tell our people here. Hello passengers, we're gonna go ahead, we are starting our descent. into Tokyo Haneda right now. And plan to arrive here. Plan to land here in about 20 minutes. At least that is the plan. Of course, things can change up here and there. A lot could happen in 20 minutes. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn on that seatbelt sign in just about probably 5-10 minutes. I will let you know when you do that. Beautiful. Alright. Can I open this in mid-flight? Move that back. Can I open this? Oh, I can't. That's too bad. What's this cable doing? Follow it. Oh, you know, that's the cable, I think. It goes up there. Plugs in the iPad. That's what it does. That's the EFB power. Okay. Oh, here's the handheld mic. Can I grab that? I can't. That's a little annoying. I wish I could. Could have a handheld radio. Anyway,
Spirit 891, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Spirit 891. We are not Spirit 891. Or not we, but like someone, but like we're in Tokyo. We are nowhere near America where Spirit would be. So maybe I'm monitoring another frequency, but anyway, I would be able to reach the frequency. Ooh, what is this? It's very blue. I like it. Anyway, sorry about that. We should be on the ground here in about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. At least that is the plan. Check the terrain mapping just so we can get that over with. Let's check the descent checklist. I recall, no idea what that is. Notes, sure, I don't know. Oh, auto brake. I'm gonna do auto brake 3. Great, yep, that's all set. Oh, minimums. Let's figure out minimums. Head over to SharpFox here. And we need to type in RJTT. Beautiful. If we go into approach, we should be able to go an ILS for tree 4 left. ILS Yankee, sure. I don't know. This shouldn't really matter. We 200? Okay. Awesome. So we should just be able to get back in here. 200. I think we're gonna want barometric or radio, yeah. I think we want radio, but I'm also not sure when we want radio versus when we want barometric minimums. Like, I know the difference, right? Radio is distance to the ground, and barometric is distance to the sea level, right? But I don't know. I mean, we're pretty much going to be at sea level anyway, right? So it's Tokyo Haneda. So I don't know. I'm not really sure where that difference would be necessary right now. Now, I'm sorry to say, but I don't expect this landing to be the smoothest out of all landings, because I'm so incredibly tired. I've been waking up at like 4:30, 4:45 every morning for the past couple days, this weekend, just because I wanted to. Starting to regret that. I wanted to get out on the bike path before before a whole bunch of other people, the rush of Memorial Day people. Came in, so anyway, here that's enough about me.
Descend altitude 13,000, QNH 1013.
Descending altitude 13,000, Japan Air 596 Heavy. Let's hit here. Landing data, yep. Fear of minimums. Approach briefing, yep.
Japan Air 5906, climb altitude 13,000.
What are you talking about? Climb altitude 13,000, Japan Air 596 Heavy. Get that set up here.
Virgin 185, descend and maintain 10,000, altimeter 29.902. Descending to 10,000, altimeter 29.902, Virgin 185.
You can see some of these mountains here below us. We're gonna fly over, looking nice here. PMDG simulations pen. www.pmdg.com. You can see that we are cruising quite quickly over the ground here. What is our ground speed? 415. Not bad. Oh, here I need to put 3,000. Nope. Come on, keep moving down. No, not 6,000. There we go. That's better. Let's check that landing and route page over here. Let's get import. We're gonna do auto brakes 3, sure, let's go, good. Calculate, alright, 146. 30/146. Great. Sure, altimeters. Yep. I always do it anyway, so I don't really think I need to have it in a checklist. What other checklist do I have? Landing. Okay, yeah, I'll just land that. Or land that. Leave that open there. What altitude should it be down here? 11,000? Is that... What's B? Whoa. This is actually 11,000? 11,000, yeah, 11,000 B at color up here. So I think that means that that's where we start our approach. Maybe? Well, I mean, we still have to do a whole bunch of zigzagging to get into the airport. And if we take a look where we are on Atlanta, right, we have to do a whole bunch, especially comparing to the other route here from yesterday, right? I went all the way out here, went along there. So, right, if we look at today's flight,
Japan Air 596,
odds are we're gonna go out and come in there.
On 119.1.
Anyway, here. Wait, could you guys not see? Oh no, you could. Okay, sorry. What did I say? They said something interesting, I think. Tokyo approach at 119.1. Japan Air 596 heavy. Alright, Tokyo approach at 119.1. Go here. Tokyo approach Japan Air 596 heavy is 14,000 for 13,000. Approach 34 left into Tokyo Haneda. Come on, I need to be cleared down even more. I'm clearing myself down. There's 12,000 here. We're gonna go ahead standing pressure.
Tokyo approach
Good.
identified. Good morning, Tokyo. QNH 1013. Expect the visual X runway 34 left approach into Tokyo.
Please be quiet. What altitude am I cleared to? Japan Air 596 heavy. I'm clearing myself down even lower now. Come on, just clear me down to an altitude. I need to continue descending. Whoa! Holy crap!
Climb 13,000.
Oh, climb 13,000. Really? Climbing 13,000. Japan Air 596 heavy. Really? Are you sure about that? That's 2,000 feet too high. I'm just gonna stay here. They did say tree 4 left, right? Expecting it. Climbing 13,000. Yeah, 3-4 left approach. Visual. Runway, yeah. I'm just having a ILS as a backup. Say fire rescue. Oh, FMC message. What are you talking about? No idea what that is. Absolutely no clue. Can I set the parking brake? I can. So what if I have the parking brake upon landing? Would that be possible? I don't know. You can see there's another aircraft up here. I'm glad you don't have resolution advisories turned on. Should be able to see other aircraft though, right? You think? See this. I have. Okay, TARA. I'm just gonna ident, because whatever. I think we're all set.
Alpha Bravo, turn right heading 150, descend to 2,500, report airport in sight.
Right 150, descending to 2,500, will report the airport 172 Alpha Bravo.
Sorry, there was futzing with my mic. Let's see here. What altitude am I cleared down to? They need to clear me even lower. I can't. I need to be down at 8,000. I'm doing this. Requesting descent of 8,000 feet. Japan Air 596 Heavy. I'm doing it anyway, so. Are they gonna respond to me or what?
Descend altitude 8,000 feet.
Descending 8,000 feet, Japan Air 596 Heavy. Good. Alright. And this is still set up here.
Japan Air 596, Roger. Maintain altitude 8,000 feet.
Maintain 8,000 feet, Japan Air 596 Heavy. I'm just gonna be the one, I guess, to keep continuously request lower altitudes. Do I want to be? No. But will I be? I suppose so. What altitude should it be? I should be at 8,000. Why are we not descending crazily? Okay, here, I'm doing this on myself. We're gonna go. First speed down by a lot. And we should be at 200, because I'm gonna bring flaps, spoilers rather, down a lot. I need. It's down to 200, sure, that works. I just need to descend really quickly. Let's do 1 degree of flap. I just want to check this one more time, the flap limiter. Okay, good, so I could do 5 degrees of flaps, honestly. Or 20 if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that though, but... we can now bring the flaps back up again. I just need to be able to descend really quickly. Fairly quickly, rather, I guess, but... I know my speed brake is extended. Requesting altitude 3,000 feet. See what they say to that. Hopefully we can. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music just so I can, so that we can focus here and make sure that we know what's going on. Okay, we want to hold at 8,000 for a little while here. Okay, sounds good. What's your problem now? I know the speed brake's extended, buddy. Now it's not anymore. Alright, they didn't say anything. Japan Air 596 Heavy, requesting altitude 3,000 feet.
Japan Air 596. Descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descending altitude.
American 1289.
Descending altitude 3,000 feet. Japan Air 596 Heavy. Stay there. Let's go to VNAV. And head down. Bring this down here to 3,000 feet. And I won't click the button because that will descend us, but you can see here we are moving here. Beautiful. Let's get Cascadia open so that we can make sure that we record this arrival here. Should be good. Looking good here so far. We actually see the runway. The airport at least. Oh, what happened here? Not quite, but it's over there somewhere. Probably. I suppose. Alright. Let's see. So if we continue on this path, basically, we should be good. I hope, I think. But it looks to me like we're going to be at 8,000 for a little while now. Just holding here until Eddie. At Eddie, we need to be at 8,000, which we're good. So we're good right now. My biggest problem is, like, I don't know, if I look on the charts, I don't know how to tell which one of these is radio and which one of these is barometric. That's why I don't know. That's why I have my hardest time figuring out. So, see, like, I don't know, I just have a hard time figuring that out, but hopefully I can figure that out sometime in the near future. That would be nice. Because it's sort of important now. Right, so I don't know. I got an explanation of it over a stream on Windy Aviation, which you should, if you haven't already seen his streams, I would 100% go recommend it. He gave me an explanation of it. I sort of understood it, but like where on the chart you find the minimums. I know where to find the minimums now, which is awesome. So thank you, Windy. But I don't know which ones are which, so I need to figure that out. My taxi light's still on. I think, yeah, my taxi light is still on. In this corner over here, let's actually take a look at it because it's beautiful. Look there, beautiful. Really, really good. I'm happy with it. coming up here is where we need to be at that 8,000 feet mark once again. So yeah, where that will be the end of our holding at 8,000 feet, and then we will just continue that approach descent down there. We via the Godi 2 kilo arrival. Godi 2K. Godi 2K.
British Airways 228, maintain 300 knots climb and maintain flight level 380.
300 knots, climbing to flight level 380, British Airways 228.
You know, I'm feeling, never mind. I was going to say that maybe we could change our flaps to be 20 degrees so that we could, I'm going to lower this now, so that we could instead we could do an approach at a lower speed. But that would mean that we would have to go and recalculate the V-speeds. Do I feel like doing that? No. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, here, let's make sure the auto brake is still at auto brake 3, which it is. So that's awesome. And this we can check off once we get to our point of doing so. Still descending here. And up here we should be at 5. What did it say? 6,000? Okay. Yeah, we are good on our arrival here. Oh, I just realized I was muted. Alright, there we go. I'm just turning on the APU. I just want to make sure it actually turns on. I just want to turn on, so I guess that's fine. Hopefully. Here, I'm just going to turn it off now then. Doesn't want to turn on. Alright.
GPS 901, heavy contact center on 133.5, good day.
You know what I wish? I wish that someone would make a livery for this aircraft that would basically cover all the windows. It would be like a freight livery. That way we don't have to actually buy the 777 freighter, because I'm not I'm not gonna buy the 777 freighter. That's way too expensive. I mean, it's way too expensive. I mean, it's like $50, which is, I mean, not really cheap. But like, I got this because this is the passenger version, which I would be using the most. But also, I do really want to use it as a freighter because, now hear me out, because a lot of the shorter flights are done in the 777. Right, the 777 is used a lot. 777, 767 are used on shorter freight flights compared to, and if they're used on passengers flights, they're done much longer. And I prefer the shorter flights, but I also like to carry passengers, so I'm doing that. I guess what's also fun is just to watch watch the aircraft being filled with all of the goodies that you'd be flying from point A to point B. What altitude do I need to be down? Oh, is this 6,000 altitude? I think it is, yeah. So I need to be at 6,000 down there. I think I'm pretty much all set. Could be a good arrival here. It is sort of annoying because you need to go all the way out of the way, but I guess when you think about it, here, if we pull up the Lanta here, we have to go all the way out. We have to go out of our way because we need to avoid Jakarta? No, it's not Jakarta. What's the other airport? Yeah, Narita. Yeah, well, no, I guess, what airport is something? There must be something over here that we can't go straight in. Because the most efficient way would be to go from right here, from whatever point this is, straight over here and coming around. That would be the best way, obviously, right? But for whatever reason, we have to go over here, so we have to break off at Godin, we have to come over here, turn around and go and take that in vectored and approach over there. So, I don't know, I'm not really sure sort of how that came about, but I have no clue. Maybe at about 6,000 feet right now.
Japan Air 596, turn right, heading 345 vectors for the visual runway 34.
And we're doing that right now.
Approach.
Beautiful. Turn right, heading 345 for vectors for the visual runway 34 left approach. Japan Air 596 heavy. So we're turning 345 right now. Already inputted in. Beautiful. Should be like somewhat in the ballpark of 245. I think it might almost be exact, I think. Oh, hey, beautiful. There we go. Okay, it's 353. Okay, I mean, that's close enough. Oh, never mind, it's 10. It's fine. Maybe
Japan
we'll
Air
see the
596, 12 miles from the approach turn. Turn right, heading 360. Descend altitude 3,000 until established.
descending altitude 3,000 until established. Turn right, heading 360. Japan Air 596 heavy. So we will turn right, heading 360, and just a couple nautical miles up here, probably like 3 or 4, something like that. 3 at Kayo. Yippee-Kayo. Not Kaya, not Yippee-Kayo. Yippee-Kayo. I don't know. Alright, so we turn right here. It should just be basically a straight shot and a tree for left, which should be good. Ground speed. Oh, look, 222 across the board. 222, 222, 222. Oh, I guess that's sort of it. 222. Minimums are set. Just in just a second here, we can do that landing checklist. We should be able to get this landing first shot. I really don't feel like doing a go around tonight. Oh, is that the runway? Because if it is, I feel like we are way too high. Okay, that's not. That might be. No, it's not. What is that building? There's just one odd skyscraper there. That must be the only one that's loaded in or something. Gotta be somewhere. It's probably in that blind spot. Oh, you know, it's probably over there. I don't know. I have no clue. And now it's getting covered by clouds. Yeah, no, I bet you it's in this blind spot. This is a bad blind spot. Well, I suppose if you were in real life, you could go forward like that or backward or whatever. I'm hoping that we start to decrease our altitude or not altitude, why are we at 3,000 feet? We need to be at, oh shoot. Come on, here, now I need to go, yeah, no, we need to push this nose down here. Vertical speed, down, way down, bring down the gear too. Bring down the gear, bring down the flaps, bring down the spoilers, anything to stop our altitude, come on. You gotta stop, you can't be... We'd be descending here fairly rapidly here. Take it out of auto. Yeah, or bring it into auto rather.
582 Bravo, clear direct to the VOR climb to 5,500.
Once we get down to 1,500, we... Okay, here, now I can turn on VNav again. Alright. Here's down, letting... Alright, I think... Where's the airport? Okay, there's the runway. Problem? I know my... Okay, yeah, I can probably take out my speed brakes. Go ahead, speed brakes armed.
596. Contact Tokyo Tower on 118.1.
I need flaps 30. What did they say? Tower on 118.1 Japan Air 596 heavy. Tokyo Tower, Japan Air 596 heavy, on final runway 34 left to land. Flight level change and
Japan Air 596, Tokyo Tower, Roger. Japan Air 596, Tokyo Tower, winds 360 at 10. Runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34 left, Japan Air 596 heavy. Alright, I'm gonna take it out of... Stop.
Traffic.
Whoa, why are we... Holy crap.
Sink rate. Glide slope.
Okay, alright. Alright, I can have control. Our glide slope is not the best, but you know what? It is what it is.
Glide slope.
Use some right rudder here. Gears down.
Glide slope.
Speed brakes armed.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
It is armed, I can tell you that.
Glide slope.
There we go. Dude.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Please be quiet about my glide slope.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Now when I try to follow the glide slope, doesn't want to work very well.
Glide slope. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Oh crap. Probably don't want to hear that from your pilot, do you? Oh crap.
20. 10.
Ooh. Little late, or very late. By maximum braking. Maximum braking. There we go. We will exit off right here. Go ahead, take a look at that here.
Welcome to Tokyo. Contact ground on 122.0.
That was a bit laggy there. Not sure why it was so laggy, but it was. So we have to deal with what we have to deal with. But yeah, let's go take a look at this here, and you can take a look. We're gonna continue. Alright, come in here, we can see us. Definitely lagging more than it should be. I can see it, and then it just dropped the nose because, alright, 306 feet per minute there, just because we needed to get down to the ground. We did, we really did. At that point, we needed to be down. It was a little bit windy, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look from inside, passenger view in here. You can see we definitely floated for quite a while. You can see we're coming down in here about on that 3-degree glide slope, maybe a little bit less there. Let's see here, we're coming in. And then we, as we still come in, we definitely do a whole bunch of gliding. Basically, we float most of the way down the runway because I have that ground effect, and I don't want to put it into the ground. I don't want to slam it, so I just continue to pull back, and it flares too much. There we go, and we touched down really hard there. Oh boy. So overall, not the best landing, but I am also not the best at landing the 737. Like, yeah, I think it was last night's flight was really good. I think I did a good landing in the 737. I think it was either last night or maybe it was the night before. No, I did a flight for myself last night. I think. Yes, maybe did I? Yes, I did. I did. It was a short flight, a really short flight compared to this flight, which is supposed to be last night. And it landed at like 50 feet per minute. It was beautiful. Oh boy. There we go. We can see those engine cowlings coming. There we go. See that? I love these camera movements here with chase plane. It just looks really good. Continuing moving here. Let's take a look. Let's see here. What did that look like? Coming down. Definitely had a little bit of lag there. And then you can see we come down, almost about to land on those markers there, and then we go back up, come back down, go back up a little bit more. We can see that shadow coming closer and closer. And touchdown. Alright, and now here, if we take a look, like, overall this approach was not bad at all. I really do think it was quite good. You can see where I did disconnect the autopilot though. I mean, you can see sort of where that right here came down the gear. Well, actually no, it was, but you can see all of a sudden it just drops the aircraft. So you can see, and I disconnected the autopilot because for what I have this problem only on the 777. Whenever I disconnect the autopilot, the nose just dips immediately because it disconnects that trim. It stops the trim completely. So you can see right about now, maybe, I disconnect that autopilot. Here we're coming back up. I see that it's coming back up, so I disconnect the autopilot, drop down. Which probably didn't make the passengers feel the best, I can tell you that much, because you can see, right, we go back up a little bit, because for whatever reason the aircraft did that with the ILS. I don't know why, don't ask me. I'm not an expert on the 777. See, and then you can see we just sort of drop down. But it's okay, because we made it. Anyway, here, if we can continue this landing here. Let's take a look from the cockpit. So we are coming down. See us really quite high, like 40 feet above the markers. I knew it would be really. It was a tough landing here, just like with the lag and everything. But we come in and slam it. Oops. There we go, like 350-ish, 340-ish feet per minute. We come down. There we go. We have now exited the runway. We're going to go ahead and taxi in. You hear that sound too? There's just something like moving all the time. What is that? I have no idea what that was. It was really weird. Alright, now let's go ahead and contact ground. One 122.075 Japan Air 596 Heavy. Now here we want to actually go ahead, turn on that APU there. There we go. Go contact ground. .118.0. Nope. What? What was that? What was that? 118. Decimal 075. Ground Japan Air 96 Heavy is at holding point Alpha 8 after expediting runway 34 left, ready to taxi to the gate. Really, we could just go right there. Please just tell me to go right there. Don't make it complicated. What do you, this is what you told me to go to. Oh, it was 122.075. I'm so... okay. Ground Japan Air 96 Heavy is at holding point Alpha 8 after expediting runway 34 left, ready to taxi to the gate. You gonna tell me anything? Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. It's just not... Japan Air 596 Heavy is at holding point Alpha 8 after expediting runway 34 left, ready to taxi to the gate. Let's see if they go now. Well, folks, we might be just ending the stream here, possibly. Oh, there we go.
Taxi to Terminal 137 via Alpha 12, Alpha 13, Whiskey 13, Whiskey. Good day.
Is that Terminal 137? Taxi to Terminal 137 via Alpha 12, Alpha 13, Whiskey 13, Whiskey, Japan Air 596 Heavy. So I'm just gonna say we're gonna go straight ahead because I feel like it. It is 9:37 in the afternoon. All right, let's make a little announcement here. Let's do this. Where is that little thing? There we go. Why are we not moving? Remove aircraft, please. There we go. Now we're moving. Why are we not moving? You really just want. Really annoying today, don't you? Now I'm bringing the flaps down. I have this problem on all Boeing aircraft. I can't figure it out. Why can I never move? Why can I never move while trying to taxi after landing? I always have the problem. It's really getting on my nerves. Alright, here, we're gonna taxi right around the corner here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tokyo. Oh, come on, are we just gonna stop again? Come on, keep moving. Once again, thank you for choosing Japan Airlines. We are now in Tokyo. Welcome to Tokyo, where the local time is 10:18 in the morning. Come on, keep moving, please. Well, the local time once again is 10:18 in the morning. So we would once again, whether Tokyo is your final destination or you are continuing on from here, we at Japan Airlines are happy to have been part of your journey. Wait, can we not stop here? Is this not a stop? To park the aircraft? Oh wait, so where do you want me to go? I'm just taking a guess. We're just gonna take a stop right here on the taxiway. Alright. We're gonna go here, ground connections, put chocks in. I'll request that. Passenger entry via stairs. And now we're gonna go to doors. Flight attendants disarm doors, stand by for all call. Vehicles. Oh right, I need to shut down the engines. Boom, 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 boom. Turn off those lights there. Engines need to be turned off. Good. Shut those down right there. Turn off those window heats. Turn off the ADIRU. Turn on those. Turn off the APU. Turn off the pumps. Turn off the APU bleed. All of these to say auto. Or if anything is on, we could just turn them off. Great, beautiful. Turn that off as well. Why is the left side inoperable but not the right? I don't know. I have no clue. Alright, we're gonna go here. Oh, come on, the engines are off enough. You don't think so? Alright, aircraft. Here, let's head to the front. It's only at this airport that I have the most problems here. Alright, we're gonna go. I need stairs. Stairs, one. I need one left and two left? Is that like the front and the back? Or is that like... Okay, no, that's the 1 and 2 right here. Alright then, I guess this works. It's good enough. The doors are open too. Alright, here, let's ladies and gentlemen, please stay seated until the seatbelt sign is off. Which now, it's now off. Alright, and hopefully we can get a passenger bus in here. Let's go forward out all of these, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cargo, cargo as well. You have everything here right now. Every possible thing. Oh boy, it's a mess. Taking stuff out of here. Let's see, is it possible to get ground operations, ground maintenance? But I don't know. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is the end of the road, the end of the sky. No. The sky is not the limit, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, thank you so much for joining. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.